China achieved enormous economic success previously, and they know that the future success rely on innovation. What's your opinion for the policymakers and entrepreneurs?
Well, what we have to do now in order to think about the future success is to look at what are some of the tools and techniques we can use from around the world. And what we're learning from the very best is they're not just focusing on what technology can we implement or what projects should we do. They're thinking about how do we think differently? How do we make sure we're learning faster? How do we make sure we're learning the techniques for innovation? How do we make sure we're looking ahead at what might be coming? And then how do we do transformational thinking that is asking fundamental questions about why are we doing this and what if we were starting again? I give you a very simple example. So in one case, we were talking to an organisation where the goal was to improve revenue in a transport system in innovative ways. Very clear requirement. And they wanted to do the first results within 90 days. Very clear problem statement. Then people got involved. And the answer instantly became, let's build an app. And then all of the organisation got involved. And in the end, they had 40 functions in the app. Not one of those functions delivered more revenue. So then you had to start again and say, what is our problem? And our problem is that we're not connecting with the customer to encourage them. So then you start and say, well, okay, what can we do to encourage them to get on our transport system? And that's about incentives. So instead of building an app, we can give them a voucher at a train station. And every time they travel, they get a voucher. When they get 10 vouchers, they get a big discount from a retailer. The retailer's happy because they get more money. The customer's happy because they get a discount, and we're happy because we're getting more people travelling. I haven't spent 1 yuan on technology. Once I've proved that, then I can design the big system from that prototype, and I can make sure it works. And it's that kind of thinking that we need to have. Standing back and saying, okay, what is it I'm really trying to deliver here? How do I test different ideas? And then when an idea is successful, then let me take it forward. And that's what innovation is about. The best examples around the world are where we're testing different ideas, we're talking to the customer and the end user, and then we're experimenting with different possibilities. And we're only bringing technology in later on when we know exactly what we want to do. Then we can do things faster. Then we can spend less money on technology, we can be more effective, and we can deliver better results. And that's what we're learning from all around the world in terms of how to innovate. And we can teach those skills. So whether you're an entrepreneur or a policymaker, if you learn how to learn faster, to take in new information, if you learn the tools and techniques of innovation, if you learn how to look at the future so you're planning for what's coming, and if you learn how to do that transformational thinking and ask the question about what if we were starting again, then when you put them together, you have really strong capabilities to innovate. And that's our program. We call it LIFT, Learning, Innovation, Foresight and Transformational Thinking. And you can teach the foundations of that in 5 days. So when they go back in their organisation, the following week they can start to make a real difference and see real results very fast.
Okay, thank you.